This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for May 9, 2023, committal hearing set for Norwood murder accused. A committal hearing is to be held on May 24 to determine if Shandy Brown, who was charged in relation to the deadly shooting in Norwood St. James on November 16, 2022, has a case to answer. The date was set on Monday when the matter was called up in the St. James Parish Court before Parish Judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley. During the hearing, the court was told that the prosecution's bundle was in the process of being prepared for today but was not yet ready. Brown's bail was subsequently extended until his next court date. Brown is charged with the murder of 31-year-old shopkeeper Delano Christie and the 26-year-old Jordine Brown. The allegations are that about 8:15 p.m. on November 16 last year, patrons were at a shop operated by Christie on Hacker Street in Norwood when two armed men approached them and opened fire before fleeing the area on foot. Christie, Brown, and 4 other people, including Christie's 9-month-old daughter, were shot. The injured individuals were taken to the hospital, where Christie and Brown were pronounced dead. Decision on how airport workers' drug case will proceed to be made on Thursday. The fate of 3 former Saxor International Airport employees who are accused of smuggling drugs hinges on a thorough review by the Director of Public Prosecutions, which is set to be revealed on Thursday, May 11. The trial may either be terminated or resumed depending on this assessment. Indra Waite, Brelani Reed, and Romaine Kerr are facing several charges under the Dangerous Drugs Act. They are represented by attorneys at law Martin Thomas, Charles Sinclair, and Henry McCurdy, respectively. Following their trials, a continuation in the St. James Parish Court on Monday, presiding Judge Sasha Marie Smith Ashley was informed that the DPP is currently reviewing whether the cases will continue to be heard in its current format before the parish court. At this juncture, there is going to be an adjournment as some assessments are to be made on this matter. Your bails are extended, Ashley told the defendants. The disclosure was made shortly after the court was presented with evidence from a justice of the peace who affirmed their presence when Waite's caution statement was recorded by the police on October 29, 2021. In the interim, upon being apprised of the DPP's current examination of the case, Waite's lawyer Henry McCurdy indicated to the court that a new date for the trial's continuation could be set on May 11, depending on the DPP's ruling on that date. On Thursday, we could come back and hear what is happening, and then we could get a part-heard date to continue the matter, said McCurdy. According to the allegations, on October 10, 2021, the defendants conspired and placed a bag containing 11.4 kilograms of cocaine worth $88.1 million on board a Sunwing Airlines flight that they were servicing, and that was due to depart from the Saxor International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James. The cocaine was intercepted at the Toronto Pearson International Airport in Canada, and 1 person was arrested in relation to the seizure. Following top-level investigations, the 3 St. James residents were also arrested and charged. Waite, a 43-year-old security supervisor, is charged with possession of criminal property and aiding and abetting. Reed, a 23-year-old aviation security officer, is charged with breaching the Civil Aviation Act, while Kerr, a 35-year-old ramp attendant, is charged with possession of, dealing in, and attempting to export cocaine. On Monday, bail was extended until their next court appearance. A 4th defendant was freed after the prosecution dropped the conspiracy charge against all of the accused individuals. Police searching for suspects behind a double murder in Hanover. The police have launched a manhunt for 3 suspects behind the fatal shooting of 2 women in Hopewell, Hanover on Sunday. 2 other people were injured in the twin attack. The deceased are Margarita Samuels, a 52-year-old shop operator of Bamboo Drive in Hopewell, and a 32-year-old Shari Distin. Investigators say about 4 p.m., 3 men armed with guns entered a shop operated by Miss Samuels. After ordering several items, the men opened fire on the woman, killing her on the spot. 2 patrons in the shop were also shot. On leaving the shop, the gunman reportedly opened fire on a passing taxicab in which Miss Distin was a passenger. Miss Distin, who sustained a bullet wound to the head, died in hospital on Monday. The other victims were treated and released. Superintendent Sharon B. Putt, head of the Hanover Police, told the news that several operations were conducted Monday in search of the suspects. She is urging anyone with information on the suspects to contact the Hanover Police. Autistic teen patient allegedly raped at KPH. An autistic 17-year-old girl was allegedly raped by a contractor at the Kingston Public Hospital on Saturday, where she was being treated for seizures. The hospital is investigating the incident. The girl's mother, whose name has been withheld to protect her child's identity, told the news on Monday morning that when she visited KPH, her daughter was missing from the hospital bed. She said she alerted the nurse and went in search of her child. When she found her daughter, the girl was crying and reported that the person up there have sex with her.
When she gets up, she jumps up same time and starts to look. I start to go in the front, I start to look in the bathroom downstairs, I don't see her. I start to look around the ward, I don't see her. Anyway, I run down to the window, the back door, you have a back door on the ward, around the back stairs, which I saw her coming from upstairs crying. She hugged me up and started and said, the person up there affected her. So I run up the stairs, and when I realized he was bleeding, so I started to beat down the bathroom door.
Errol Green, head of the Southeast Regional Health Authority, said he was informed of the incident Sunday morning and the matter has been reported to the police.
The matter has been reported to the police and the police are conducting their investigation. Chisoka has visited the hospital, I am advised, and I suppose statements are being taken and the investigation is well underway. We have also asked the consultant psychiatrist to review the patient and to provide a report. We had a discussion just last week with the leadership of the KPH, and we have some concerns about the high level of mental patients that are on the wards with regular patients. We have some concerns there, but I'm not aware yet. I have not seen the reports and the detailed reports, so I can't say at this time that there was a breach. That is a policy decision which I can't deal with. We now have to accommodate mentally challenged patients with the general population, and we have some concerns as to the behavior of some of these mentally challenged people.
British man charged for cocaine found in luggage at Mobay Airport. A British man who was reportedly held with more than 7 kilograms of cocaine at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James, has been charged. David Anthony Thomas, 58, a construction worker from Tottenham, England, has been charged with possession, dealing, attempting to export, and a conspiracy to export cocaine. Thomas is to appear before the St. James Parish Court on Friday. Thomas was arrested by the narcotics police last Wednesday after he was intercepted at the airport while attempting to board a departing flight to Manchester, England. Police reported that his luggage was searched and the cocaine, which values approximately £200,000 or Jamaican $33.8 million, was found and seized. On Saturday, 2 British men were held with cocaine at the same airport in separate incidents, which occurred almost 3 hours apart. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.